Okay, right now, my next guest could never have dreamt how her life would change when she was only 16. And this beautiful... Look at that. Do you know, it's so modern. It's so modern. Now, Dame Twiggy, here you are.
Terribly
here
posh.
you are, I know. But you're going to be sharing your life story with us all in the musical Close Up, the Twiggy musical.
Yep.
This is exciting.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of excitement and, you know, oh gosh, my life on stage. And we haven't actually seen it yet because they're still rehearsing.
Right.
But obviously I've been involved. I'm very, very honoured because Ben Elton has written it and is directing it.
Fantastic.
And
you trust him. He's a friend. And he's going to tell your story in the right way.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
He's going to tell your story and you'll be happy with that.
Yeah, well, he's basing it... I did a book in the early 90s called Twiggy in Black and White. So he's used that as his kind of basic text.
Yeah.
And but obviously, you know, we'd be there for 10 hours if they went from when I was born to now. So there's snippets. I think it's very exciting, and I'm just so honoured that Ben wanted to do it.
No, it's brilliant. It's a great idea. I'm just looking at these photos behind us.
Oh, gosh.
They are absolutely... They're just timeless.
Oh,
really.
I was a funny little thing,
You were a gorgeous wee thing. You've got your watch on your arm. This is a trend. See you, trailblazer. You were a trailblazer. You were, you know, back in the day.
Yeah, I didn't plan to be, but, you know.
Yeah, you were very different because models back then were terribly posh, weren't they?
I think I was probably the first working class models.
Yeah. Because
most models went, you know, came out of school, went to finishing school and became models.
Exactly.
So I didn't do... I was at grammar school and very happy doing that, and then somebody saw me and I had my hair cut and that, woo!
That was it?
That was it.
That was it. Do you know one of the photos, you know, just looking at these, it's great. One of the pictures that I remember from you as a massive David Bowie fan, and I remember buying pin-ups and seeing the both of you there. You look like brother and sister. It's the most beautiful photograph.
Yeah, it's wonderful, isn't it?
And did you know, because there's a real intimacy there, were you good mates?
We'd never met until that day. He was... It was meant to be for Vogue, actually. And then Vogue got very nervous about putting a man on the cover, which was silly because it was Bowie, wore makeup. So anyway, David said, I'll put it on the album cover. So it's had a much longer life.
Oh, it has? That must be one of, I guess, the images that the most circulated, if you like,
every
worldwide.
time the album gets re-released in a different format, it comes out again. So it's had a lovely life.
And, you know, there's going to be this musical of your life. Musicals have been really good to you, haven't they?
They
in
have.
movies and, you know, in Broadway and things like that. It's something that's been very much part of what you do.
Yeah, because, you know, in the late 60s, I met Ken Russell, the film director, and he put me in The Boyfriend.
It's a great film.
And thank you. That was my first film.
It's a smash. And look at you. That was a really, again, very much ahead of its time. You know, it was set back then. But,
Yeah,
I mean, the whole style of it was very much...
Ken was quite a trailblazer. And then from that, I ended up, you know, starring on Broadway in My One and Only with Tommy Tune. So that was scary, but...
Scary, but
amazing.
Absolutely
we did that for 18 months.
God. And you've got this love and this passion for fashion as well. I mean,
I do.
Yeah, I mean, look at you, for goodness sakes.
I do.
But also what I love about you is you haven't gone down that road of trying to change yourself and how you look. You've just been very lucky.
Well, yeah,
You look incredible.
Thank you.
But you still look like you.
I do look like me.
Which is
good.
I
think you have to be careful. But, you know, I really think it's every woman's choice to do what they do.
Exactly.
It's not my thing, and, you know, I'm happy. I love my life, and I think you do.
Yeah.
And I think that shows in your face.
I do. I think if you're content.
And I'm passionate. You know, as well as the play, I've been doing this podcast.
You have. This is Tea with Twiggy.
Yeah, I started when COVID started, so it was brilliant because it gave me something to do.
Exactly.
And everyone was at home, so I got
like, yeah, I'll come on. Yeah, I'll do that. No, quite right though. But it's a really good podcast because you have a right good chat.
It is.
You know, it's that proper
I said if I'm going to, it's
conversation.
called Tea with Twiggy, and I wanted it to be like me and my mates going out for a cup of tea and having a chat. Yeah. And actually, Ben Elton and I are going to do a live podcast at the Podcast Festival.
Fantastic. Oh, no, that would be great. Well, listen,
that's on the 16th of September.
And he'll just talk. It'll be grand.
Well, you know Ben.
You just talk. It'll be great.
I won't get a word in edgeways.
But that's all right, isn't it?
No,
it's great that he's doing this. When is it all going to kick off then?
The play?
Yeah.
The play opens at the Monia Chocolate Factory, which is a great theatre. It's a beautiful, intimate fringe theatre. They open on the 27th of September, although they're previewing before. Okay. Although we're almost sold out. The previews have gone.
I'm not surprised.
And the other tickets. But there are still some tickets left.
Fantastic.
And Eleanor Skye's playing me.
Now, how do you feel about that?
She's lovely.
Has she got to you, do you think? Has she got you? Oh, yeah, look.
Yeah, we did that shoot.
That's so cute.
It was quite weird. I came in the studio. She'd been there getting made up, and I walked in, and she was standing there dressed as me from the 60s. Really weird.
She looks lovely.
But she's lovely. She's got a great voice. She's just starred in We Will Rock You, which is Ben's other big show.
Well, that
she's got a brilliant voice.
All makes sense. It
so...
does. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be great. Twiggy, thank you.
Thank you
Always
for
a joy.
having me.
Always a joy. Thank you so much.